Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now, in this video, I actually want to touch base on a few things in regards to the last few videos I made about Umar Johnson. Now, I realized that after uploading these videos, I've received a lot of comments. Some were in agreement with me, some were very understanding. Others, of course, were in disagreement with me, and honestly, some were also borderline hate comments. I definitely also received a lot of subscriptions. People subscribed to me a lot. I was very surprised about that. I say like in less than a week, I've gotten over 100 subscribers. And although I'm glad for the support, I just want to be clear that this page specifically, this YouTube channel specifically, is not a Umar Johnson bashing or exposing page. Like, that's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm just a former supporter giving her perspective on certain things that I've noticed about him and that I felt about him for a while. Before making these videos, I have felt these feelings for like months, not even months, but a little over a year. Okay, these feelings that I've had, these thoughts that I've had were not new. It's just that I never took the time to actually sit down and record a video and upload it to YouTube. But I've been feeling these things for a while, and then new things keep coming up, and then new people keep speaking out, especially former supporters like myself have been speaking out. So I felt that I should also come out and give my perspective on the whole situation. I've watched numerous videos of people giving their perspective, people breaking things down, people, especially with the school, especially people, dissecting, situations about him, his personality, the school, everything that has happened around him, just things like that. And I felt like I needed to say something as well because I was a former supporter, pretty much thinking the same way as they were. And it was crazy how so many people felt the same I was. I thought I actually was the only one. I thought I was the one who was crazy, because it's funny how you think that you're crazy when you're thinking a certain thing, and then you find out that other people were feeling the same way too. I just want to be clear about what this YouTube channel is about. This channel was intended for makeup. It was intended to be about beauty, fashion, makeup, just all those things surrounding that, because as you can see by the most recent videos, of course they were just makeup tutorials. Okay, that's what I'm really trying to do here, because I am just a beauty enthusiast, and I love makeup and things like that. But that's the intention of the page. My thing is this: if you think that this page is going to be like anti-Afro Svengalis or Lenin honors pages, I mean, you're kind of wrong here. Not even kind of, you're very wrong here. Okay, this is not what this page is about. This is not what this channel is going to be about. I said what I said as a former supporter. I even had one comment claim, oh, it's funny how YouTubers now need to use Umar's name to gain clout, and no one's trying to gain clout off of his name. I don't need his name to gain clout. This is just a former supporter getting her thoughts and opinions out that she has felt for a long time right now. This has nothing to do with trying to gain clout. I do admit that, yes, some of the videos that I put out, I will tell you that I am surprised that I got so many views and so many comments and so many subscriptions to my channel that I was shocked. I was saying, okay, I have to come out and say something, because I don't want people to get the idea that I'm just coming out here and bashing this man. No one's bashing this man, or at least I'm not. I'm just getting my thoughts out there, and I'm giving criticism that a whole bunch of people, even former supporters, have been giving this man for a while. And I just felt like I needed to say what I needed to say and say how I felt. Okay, again, this is not an exposing page or a bashing page. This is not what that is. Okay, so I noticed a lot of people subscribed to me, and a lot of people were commenting, and I understand that some of you also were former supporters, or some of you also called the BS out, even from first glance, or even from the first time you saw this man. But I said what I said. Okay, I said what I said. it's my page, it's my truth, it's my opinion, okay? I'm not trying to say that they're all in 100% facts, everything I have an opinion about, but there were a lot of facts that I stated in that. There were a lot of things that other people have stated that have been fact, or at least that got us all thinking. And I also want to touch base on my Andrew Schulz video. Now, I've gotten a few comments on that video saying that, oh no, Andrew Schulz wasn't the first person to call him out. You know, why are we giving credit to other races for calling it out? There were black people who called out Umar all along. He wasn't the first one. I wasn't trying to say that Andrew Schulz was the first one. If you actually read the description on under the video, then you would know that I'm trying to say the point of the video was to show that someone else called out Umar, because even people in like even if it was a low-key celebrity light, some people in the celebrity world saw Umar and just said, this is a fraud, this is a scam, this is not a good thing. You know, people, yes, other people have called him out. Yes, I know Anti-Afro Svengalis has called him out and Lennon Honor has called him out. I've seen their videos as well. Okay, I understand that. The point of the video was I was trying to say that other people have called him out, and especially when it's someone of a different race, especially when they look like the same type of people like Umar are calling out, and they are right, it looks wrong. I even said this in my Jasmine Barnes video, the point of that video that I got a lot of like hate for, that I had to delete the video. I might post it again, but I had to delete the video to because people latched onto buzzwords and they didn't even, you know, read the whole thing. They didn't decipher the whole video. They didn't get to the point of the video, because the point of that Jasmine Barnes video was to say that we all thought it was this one thing because the original news report showed us that, and we just ran with it, and then we find out that it wasn't what we thought it was. It was actually two suspects and they looked like us. And the point was to show every time we mess up like this, it looks bad for us. That was the point of that video. But everyone thought I was trying to cape for white supremacy. Everyone thought, oh, you're saying white supremacy gotta win. That's your take on the situation. I'm like, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to each and every word I am saying. That wasn't the point of the video. I find it funny how we always latch on to buzzwords, but we don't decipher the rest of the story. Like that is just so ridiculous to me. And this is one of the reasons we end up looking stupid at the end of the day. That was the point of the Andrew Schulz video, was to show that, okay, we probably ignored it at the time he said it because, oh, this is just some hating sensitive white man who just can't, who Umar is pretty much talking about. And, you know, he's just getting mad, so that's why he's calling him out. So we'll ignore it. But then when it turns out that he was right in a lot of ways, it looks bad for us. That was the point of making that video, okay? And to show that, hey, someone else called him out. And it's kind of tragic how we're gonna miss some signs and only to come back nowadays and to say, man, this person was right. But I'm not trying to say that Andrew Schulz isn't problematic or Andrew Schulz is a hero, okay? I'm just saying I only know this dude through Guy Code, okay? I used to watch the show Guy Code on MTV2, and that's how I know him, okay? I'm not a fan, I'm not a super fan, I'm not caping for him, but someone thinks I'm caping for him because I'm not talking trash about him in that video. Like, I find it funny, and this is one of the reasons I backed out of like this whole Hotep conscious movement. I was never really a part of this whole conscious community anyway, but I was a supporter of it. I was like here for it. I thought it was a way for us to not only gain knowledge about ourselves, but, you know, self-love. It was about, you know, waking us up. It was about achieving. It was about gaining empowerment and liberation. And now, to me, this whole conscious community thing is like, it's just a cult of an internet-based leader and a few ignorant, dumbass, tired, angry followers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I have a few people defending Umar in my videos, but I will say they kind of don't faze me because at the end of the day, my videos still get more likes than dislikes because you know what I'm saying? Because I was stating things that other people were feeling, and I was stating certain facts. Okay? But like I said, this page is not meant to be an exposing page for these conscious community people. I will say what I need to say when it's time to say it or when I feel like I want to say it, but that's not what this page is about. Okay, this page is about makeup and beauty. And honestly, I find it kind of upsetting and disappointing that I got more views on those videos than the makeup tutorials I put out. And then I had people saying, oh, you're trying to gain clout by using Umar's name. And that wasn't the intention. Okay? I don't need to gain clout by using his name. As I said before, I can just gain my own clout by doing what I was originally doing. I was making YouTube makeup tutorials before even making videos about him. I didn't just one day up and think, you know what, I'm just going to make a video about him to gain more views. I was shocked at the amount of views that I got. I didn't expect to get those amount of views just posting those videos. I didn't expect to get over 100 subscribers just posting those videos. And honestly, guys, if you do subscribe to me, I want it to be sincere, okay? I'm glad you agreed with me on certain points. I'm glad you can all understand my points. I'm glad you see that I was trying to be fair and balanced, okay? Even in some of the videos, I was kind of giving this man the benefit of the doubt, especially with the school. Believe it or not, even though I believe the school is mostly a scam, I actually do, part of me does still give him the benefit of the doubt. Okay, maybe he'll start with something. Maybe he'll get a building. Maybe he'll just do something. We'll see something tangible in the future. Oh, and by the way, he talked about making an announcement January 1st. Well, it's like what, the 23rd? It's deep into January, and he still hasn't had anything. And then he's saying he's going to make another announcement on the 14th of February. Okay? So this is more and more and more. Every time he moves the date, it's just further and further and further making me believe, okay, fraud, 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 fraud. I've already believed he was a fraud for the most part, but you know what? Even people who've stopped supporting him are like, hey, prove us wrong and we'll come back and we'll apologize and everything like that, okay? You know, Uncensored Truth, if you know the YouTube page Uncensored Truth, it's like a podcast. They were talking about Umar. They made like 4 videos about Umar within this month, okay? And then they made a video that Corey Holcomb even exposed Umar and called him out and said, hey, Umar's got your money and he's gone. Corey Holcomb, I know Corey Holcomb from being on Wild 'N Out a couple of times, okay? But Corey Holcomb, so for other people who said that other black folks have called Umar out a long time ago, okay, I found Corey Holcomb, he was doing the same thing. Okay, I wasn't trying to give credit to Andrew Schulz and only Andrew Schulz, okay? It's just that someone on bigger platforms have called him out, and then we probably ignored it. Not all of us, but a lot of us probably ignored it at the time that he said it because we were so blindly walking in the faith of Umar Johnson. Now Corey Holcomb has actually exposed Umar and said, yeah, Umar just got your money and he's gone. People don't really know what he did with the money, if he pocketed it, if he lost it, if the government is taking it. I don't know, but the whole point is we don't have something that he promised us. So anyway, yes, again, to be clear, this page is not an Umar Johnson exposing page. Those videos were never meant to gain clout. Those videos were just me as a former supporter giving her perspective on things, okay? That's all you needed to know. That's all that the videos were, okay? So anyway, yes, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave your comments down below, and I will hopefully see you in the next video.